So, Chris, why does this work matter so much to you personally?
So I think I've kind of explained some of my own personal stories and so number one, that's one of the big reasons is what I went through personally. I don't want to see anybody else go through doing it the hard way. Where this really started to hit home for me is when my daughter married a young soldier, right?
Okay.
And I started thinking about their life. And if I could start helping them now and start guiding them now, then they're going to be leaps and bounds ahead of where I was because I didn't start taking a lot of this seriously until I was getting out or I was already out of the military. So that's where it became very urgent for me is watching them go through their lives and the little tweaks I could help them make because I saw them start to make some of the same mistakes that I had made. So that's where it became really personal.
Okay. And it's almost like a calling for you now.
Right.
Yeah. That's powerful. So, what would you want a veteran watching to feel or to know after hearing your story?
I'd want you to know you're not alone and that you can do this.
If VFC didn't exist, what would veterans be missing out on?
A trusted voice, a trusted friend, a trusted hand up, a trusted vetted company that could actually give them sound advice that's been there and done that.
And it sounds like it's sound advice and their best interest, not a company's best interest.
Correct. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Every veteran needs to hear that their finances are a living, breathing thing, and it's never too late to change the course you're on.
Perfect. What's the biggest mistake veterans make about leaving service? Or when they leave service, probably a better way to.
Yeah, I think the biggest mistake, I could talk about this for a long time, but I think the biggest mistake that veterans make when they leave service in regards to their finances is they think that I don't want to say they think it's over, but the damage has been done and they can't climb out, right? Um, that's the biggest thing. I think there's a lot though that I would go back to is what's missing generally is the camaraderie and the friendship and the people that have been there. And from that aspect, I think the biggest mistake they make is not looking for that and knowing that it is out there, knowing that it is somewhere and we can help them, right? I heard a quote the other day that the hardest part of transitioning is not the work, it's the people. It's the people you come into contact with in the civilian world. That's the hardest part for a veteran to get over and to deal with. So I want people to know we're here and that we're like them and we can help them through their financial aspects, whatever that might be.
I know when I first got out, I think one of my biggest missteps was I didn't have a real plan. You know what I mean? I got accepted to school, so I was going to catch this, the fall semester. And I was more excited about not having to wake up early, not having to shave, and this money is going to be coming in for school. No plan. I think I was equally excited to, going home to a girlfriend and stuff too. So there was no plan other than, well, I guess this is what I'm going to do. So I think having somebody to help you build a plan is important as well, because that kind of gives you the vision of what you need to do. And just being a service member, the military is excellent on helping us execute different things, provided we know what the mission is.
We know what the mission is, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's key. Like I hear so many guys now because of the way the post 9/11 is structured, you get BAH, right? If you're enrolled in school. Well, the Montgomery GI Bill that I was on, that wasn't a thing. So we basically got money to pay our tuition back. So I went to school. I had to work at the same time to be able to support my family. Now I hear so many guys going, no, I'm going to go to school. And that's awesome. Go to school 100%. But I think to your point, have a plan, have a little bit bigger plan on how that transitions to later, not just I'm going to go to school and I'll figure out later.
Right. Yeah, I think that's important. And one of the powers with VFC is we can start working with those service members through their ETS process.
100%.
So this doesn't have to be a flip of a switch. Hey, you're out now. So
Right.
we can have these conversations on the front end. So that's powerful, and I think will help a lot of people from maybe making some of the missteps that we've taken.
Absolutely.
So Chris, what pisses you off about all this stuff the most?
I think the thing that pisses me off the most is treating us all as one, right? We're individuals. We're all unique. We all have our own stories. And some of us are officers with 26-year careers under our belt. Some of us served the minimum 4. Some of us might have gotten out after 2 years because we got injured. We're all at different places. We all have a unique story, a unique background. And what pisses me off is this industry loves to just treat us all as the same. And that's why I think VFC is different. That's what sets us apart is we're here to meet you where you're at, depending on where you're at in your journey, and we can help you with that.